Laura Lehman from the English department at Digital Hume 110. I'm going to do a 3-minute rundown of what's coming up in the Hume readings. Minute 1 is going to be dedicated to what happened last week, since we only have 2 lectures this week. So last week we got an introduction to Hume 110 in terms of the Harlem Renaissance, and we were looking primarily at DuBois and Washington. And that's because DuBois and Washington really are pretty much the people who set the stage for the rest of the Harlem Renaissance, the debate that's going on between the two of them. In particular, people who are scholars in the United States tend to emphasize DuBois's ideas from the souls of Black folks as being the basic philosophy behind the Harlem Renaissance. I would like to just do a little shout out to what's coming up and note that for people such as myself who work on the Caribbean, that's actually a point of contention because Marcus Garvey is seen in the Caribbean as being much more influential for Afrocentrism during this time period. So keep that in mind because we're going to see Marcus Garvey coming up. On to minute 2. So the first readings that we have for this week are from the section on Jacob Lawrence from the Migration series. Jacob Lawrence is our first look at what's going on visually in the Harlem Renaissance, and you should be thinking about how his attention to visual art is similar to and influenced by the Mexican muralists who were very much in conversation with the people in Harlem during this time period. But notice that he's using lots of small paintings. That's really being forced upon him by the people who are paying for his artwork, and he's trying to figure out a way to still make a big public artwork nonetheless. The second thing that we're going to hear lectures from is from somebody in the music department who's going to be talking to us about music in DuBois and during the Harlem Renaissance. This is going to be crucial as the way that we think about music and the blues very much influences a lot of the works that we're going to be reading and some of the art that we're going to be seeing. In particular, you're going to notice a kind of debate between DuBois and Locke and Hurston about what exactly the spirituals mean and where do they come from and how are they part of African American society. As you move forward, you'll want to think about how the spirituals are influencing the kind of not only music that we're seeing, but the way that people are writing poetry and even fiction, such as in Cain, which we're going to be reading soon. So this has been your 3-minute rundown. I hope that you have a great week in Hume, and if you like this, leave comments below. If not, suck it up. Thanks. Bye.